Hello, the YouTube stream. It's me, Curtis Does a Dig. Today, I'm working on the Wizard Tower again. I am. It's true. We're going to be working on like a. Thank you for the fart. I'm going to be working on a little portal system that's going to let you teleport from each room upwards, kind of like an elevator. And then at the top floor, the roof, it'll teleport you back down. Is what my goal is. I don't know how well that's going to work. We're gonna find out. I'm hopeful. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It might not work how we want it to. I have no idea yet, but I'm excited. Let's get into it. Oh, wait. Before we do, I have to pray. As usual. We're gonna do a quick little prayer for our stream. And then, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty easy for the most part. It's going to be kind of a chill stream. None of this stuff is going to be complicated. But yeah. Okay. Let's go. Father God, we come before you, Lord. We thank you for this day. I thank you for this stream. I thank you for all the friends that I have in my chat right now and all the friends that will be watching the stream later on with the VODs. And I just ask, Lord, that you bless them, lift them up, heal them of their traumas, their struggles, bring them to a level of hope that only you can provide. I ask that I be a light, a beacon of hope in these times, Lord, and I just ask for blessings over a few friends that have recently gotten engaged. I just want to pray over them and their relationship and the future marriage and the wedding. I know there's a lot of planning and a lot going on there, and I just ask for you to lift them up and provide peace and joy and happiness through it all. In your holy name we pray. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Qubit, let's get started. So what I'm thinking is we are going to have markers over the gilded blackstone. Okay, and then we'll have like some particles around it. Oh, the hype train has finished. Hold on, wait, everybody, hold. This is what we got. This is the emote that we got. We'll have it pop up on the screen right now. Oh, wow. Oh, it's animated too. I didn't realize it was animated. You can see it in the chat animating, but not on the emote wall, unfortunately. But thank you guys so much for the hype train. That was really awesome of you. It really, really was. Thank you very much. So we're gonna have a marker over the gilded blackstone that will also have like some particles around it, so we know that this portal is activated. And when you walk into it, it's just going to teleport you up to the next room. So for example, it'll teleport you into this room, and then you have to exit and re-enter to teleport back up again. On an unrelated note, I no longer need help with finding a new keyboard. What is that supposed to mean, Qubit? I didn't know you needed help with that. Oh, your PC broke. Dude, that sucks. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a bummer, dude. Yeah, that fart redeem came in clutch just now, because that's exactly what that's like. Okay, so yeah, we'll teleport up, and then this last one in the ceiling, or in the roof of the Wizard Tower, if you enter this one, then I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to happen. We could either like search for the last one going down. You know what I mean? Like it just keeps searching until it reaches this last one, and then if it can't find any more below, then it'll teleport you back down to here. We could, well, yeah, I'm going to use markers anyway. I am going to use markers, Qubit. That's what's gonna be over here. But what I mean is like searching from the ceiling layer down to the floor, teleporting the player back down, and how that's going to work. Alternatively, I could just choose a cardinal direction, go out a few blocks, and then use spread players right here, and we'll just teleport them down to the ground. I could do that. But I think that runs the risk of not working if I'm not mistaken. Like if I did spread players right here over the ocean, spread players, 5, 1, true, all players. Too many entities for space, but that works. Okay, yeah, so it won't go in the water is the issue. So if it's like surrounded by water, that's not going to work. So I think I would have to teleport somebody into the bottom down here. Or I guess whichever one we're using for this. Whoops. I could... I honestly might have to do a recursive check to see which one is the bottom layer. Or get the nearest bottom layer, if that makes sense. So tag the one down here as like bottom layer, and then all these ones are not tagged as such. And then at the top, it just checks for the nearest one and teleports them down to the bottom. The only reason that wouldn't work would be like if I had another tower like starting from where I'm flying at right now and going up, then it would detect that one right here. You have a way for the player to go up the tower? Yeah, those teleporters. That's what I've been talking about, Qubit. They're the teleporters. You enter right here and it teleports you up to the next level. And then you have to exit and re-enter to go to the next level. And then exit and re-enter to go to the next level. Is what I was thinking. Welcome back, Upbeat. Choo choo. But then up at the top, there's no way to teleport back down. Why not remake elevators from the elevators mod? I have no idea what the elevators mod is. All right, hold on. We're gonna look for the elevators mod, everybody. Or do you mean the data pack? Like the Vanilla Tweaks, the Vanilla Tweaks elevator data pack? Open block elevator. Open block elevator. To use them, place 2 or more elevators in the same XZ coordinates to move between them. Simply jump to go to the elevator above or sneak. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we could do it that way. We could do it that way. Where either you jump or sneak. That really takes care of it all, honestly. That does. The only difference is we don't have a block to use for it. There's no custom blocks. Yeah, there's no custom blocks. So I would still want to do like the whole portal thing with a, what do you call it? The gilded blackstone and some particles above. Yeah. Yeah, no need to add a special case for going up and down either. Just elevator works perfectly on its own. Just use entities instead. Like what? Like what entity? What entity would I use to walk on? Well, yeah, okay, so what I'm talking about is the actual block to use. Like, do we want to use the Gilded Blackstone? And then, yeah. Or I guess, I have an idea. I have an idea. But more importantly, I have a thought process happening. We could make fletching table. That's crazy. That's crazy. If we made an entity that was like a portal, make it like the mod I meant the mechanics. You don't actually. Well, okay, I hear you. I hear you. But what I was going to do. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna backtrack a lot here. Okay, we're gonna rewind. Okay, do we have a rewind effect? We don't. But here's a free stream effect. This is pretend this is we're rewinding. Okay, we're rewinding here. Okay, that's all you need to know. We're rewinding right now. Okay, there we go. We've rewound. So, hi, I'm Curtis. Welcome to my stream. Nice to meet you, Qubit. Very, very good of you to be here. Yeehaw. Thank you for your income tax. Whoa, hype train. Okay, anyway. So, there is going to be an entity above each of these blocks, right? And when you enter into the proximity of it, it'll teleport you up to the next one. Okay, that was the entire idea, mechanically. The only thing I didn't have was about, like, having to jump or shift. Okay, so that part was how do I say? That part wasn't figured out. Yeah, interaction entity for breaking and destroying an item display for the custom model. Yeah, okay. So what I was going to do is I was just going to have a marker here, and I was going to have particles around it to indicate that this was a portal. And then entering it, you would get teleported up. I didn't have a way to get down yet. But for breaking it, you would just break the floor, and then the entity would just die. That's what my goal was. But I really like the idea of using an actual interaction entity and some particles and item model and whatnot. I think that would be really cool, because then what we can do, it doesn't just have to be portals here. We could do portals in many places. We could. And I think it could be a lot of fun. At least vertically. At least vertically. Yeah, need an entity ID system. Well, if we did it where it's not just vertically, then yeah, we would, for sure. But I think if we were just doing like up and down, we wouldn't have to do an entity ID system. I think. Right now, with the wizard tower, if we just left it as is, it's only going to teleport you a certain number of blocks upwards. So we can just make it very bare bones, where like, oh, you enter, and then if you jump, it'll teleport you like this many blocks up. You jump, it'll teleport you this many blocks up, etc. You know what I mean? Had a really good one, which I could have shared with you. Had on my PC, which I can't use anymore. I'm sorry, Qubit. I'm sorry, buddy. Are you okay? Qubit, are you alright? No? I'm sorry, Qubit. I'm sorry. Okay, so we need to teleport. Man, how many blocks up we need to go? TP, Curtis does a dig. I guess I don't even have to do that, huh? Is it 6 blocks? It was 6 blocks. Exactly 6 blocks. Okay. So let's do this. Summon marker. No. Golly. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, I can't type tags. How do we want to tag it? I do still remember how it works though. Scoreboard for tracking highest ID and storage for tracking unused ID. Hmm. Hmm. Making mortals? No, we're making portals. Come on. Come on, Fred. Come on. We'll do magic dot portal. Mm-hmm. When allocating IDs, check if there are any in storage and use those. If not, then increment ID and scoreboard and use that one. Fred, welcome in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Wow. Good to see you. I see. I see. Yeah, I think one of the issues is connecting two portals together also. Like, what would be the interface for that? So I think right now we're just going to leave it like very bare bones. I think we're just going to keep it very simple. The portals are just going to be in the wizard tower and they'll just teleport you 6 blocks up. And if the block breaks below, then kill it, you know? So this is magic portal. Thank you for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax, Fred. 160 total Curtis coins. Good job on that. Good job on that. Gosh, everything's in the way visually. Execute as at E type equals, or not at E, at N type equals marker. At S, align XYZ. TP, run TP. Oh my gosh. Is this what I am looking for? Yes, okay. I want to make sure it's aligned. Okay. Is there a way to check? Okay, execute if block. Oh, wait. Thank you for the part. Run. Oh, wait. If block is gilded blackstone. Okay, what about the block underneath? Okay, so one block under is gilded blackstone. Okay. Freeing is a bit more difficult. If the ID wasn't the highest ID, then put it in storage. If it was then removed and in loot, check if the next highest is in the scoreboard and remove it. Why not just, like, if there is anything in storage at all, just use that ID and remove it. But if there's nothing in storage, use the next highest in the scoreboard. Huh. I don't know. Anywho. Okay, so we know that the block underneath is gilded blackstone, so if we need to check it, we can check it that way. Well, then why would I? So, okay, pure scoreboard based ID system has a limited number of IDs it can allocate since it can't free them. So then at that point, shouldn't I just use a storage? I guess I could save their UUIDs because they're entities anyway. I don't know. Okay. we need to create a function, a few functions. Okay, right. Hold on. Let me zoom in for you blind people. Okay. Wizard tower structure, teleporters. We're gonna create a new function or a new folder for portals. Okay. And how do I want to handle this? Big things are happening in my brain right now. Okay, let's do portal tick. Okay. So portal tick, which will happen every tick, I suppose. We have a lot of stuff ticking though. For you blind people. Me. Fred with a 5-stream streak saves my streaks. I'm a stream later than I should be. Oh, you saved your streak. Got it. Yeah, it happens. I've had it happen a few times with Upbeat. I think Upbeat's probably the one that I have the longest streak with. I don't watch a lot of streams, not gonna lie. Okay, we have a lot of stuff in ticking. I wonder if that's a problem. Yeah, extra streams at unusual times will do that. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's just because I forget. Thank you for the fart. Or I'm not able to do stuff. Okay. Got a 20-year streak with Upbeat. That's great, Dano. Good job. Execute as at E type equals marker tag equals magic dot. Did I just call it magic dot portal? I did. At s run. Whoa. Oh, function. Portal tick. There we go. Okay. Execute if unless block underneath is gilded blackstone. Run kill at S. Okay. So if the block underneath, well, I guess we could return here too. Run, return, run, kill at S. So if the block underneath is not gilded blackstone, we'll kill it. Okay. Otherwise, we probably want to do the portal effects here. And we want to check for player jumping or crouching. For some reason, I thought we already had a predicate for a player jumping. I could have swore we did. I thought we were using it for Gus. Or no, are we just checking for the flags? We're just checking for flags. Well, I guess we are using a predicate, but we're doing that here inside the enchantment for the input jump. Okay. Portal effects. Shall we figure out some portal effects? What portal? Oh my gosh, there's so many particles, dude. This is going to be a lot. Recommend something for a portal effect. And we'll see if we can do it. I think they're actually, I mean, we could use like the default portal effect. I wish I could read while moving. Portal effects. Purple colored XP stars. Do you think I should make a new portal or new particle? Because look at this. This would be pretty cool, right? The ominous spawning one. Have some of that around. It doesn't match with the theme of everything else, though. We have this. I don't think... Wait, can we change the, XP star? What do you mean by XP stars, now that I think about it? For the animation, what would work well? There is one that I'm thinking of, but I don't remember what it's called. Is it Volt Connection? No. There's one that, like, goes in on a point. It, like, moves in on a point, and I can't remember what it's called. It wasn't Witch, was it? No. Reverse portal, was that it? I don't think so. Which one was speed? Whoa! Cube, it said the secret word of the day. Can you guess what the secret word of the day was, Cubit? No, it was not Portal. It was not Portal, Cubit. Oh. It was Particles. Spawn particles half a block in front of Portal. Entity with movement towards... Whoa! Movement towards 1.5 to 2 blocks above the entity. Rotate the portal entity each tick. What part... What... okay, I think I see what you mean. What particle do you think, though? For that? Purple, I think, would work well. Like Dragon Breath, maybe? No. I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah, I remember the fire effect. you showed or that you gave to blue? See, like that would be good. What purple stars are you talking about? Do you mean like from the dragon breath? But purple? I don't think there is one that's like that. Is there? Hello, Dr. Chicken McNuggets. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Is there one that's like purple like that? Pretty sure you can recolor them, like through the particle command. I don't think this one takes values as a color. I know some do, but I don't think this one does. Also, I don't know which is which for that kind of stuff. This one could be cool. The portal one definitely makes the most sense. Hello, Plum. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. 210 total Curtis coins. Your income tax. Thank you very much. I'd be surprised if they don't. Do you remember which values need to change for that? Plum, howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Instant effect is used by potions. It'd be weird if they didn't support recoloring. That's a different one, I think. It is... where is it? Somewhere over here. Is it entity effect? I think that's what you're thinking of. I think entity effect is what you're thinking of. And it does take a color. So if I did like that, you know, we do get the color effect. We can try. Let's copy this over. And we'll see if the instant effect one takes it. Check Discord? Never. You can't make me. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Yeah. Wait. How is it red? It would be? Okay, let's try it here. Let's add in... Well, it doesn't take color, as like it does with the other one. Doo-doo. So what values would I have to change to get it to be red? Also, can you link me that? If you don't mind. If you would be so very kind. I guess it would be under the particle command, right? There's red and purple, one emitted by witches. colored differently depending on the situation. Wait, so how would their colors change? Because it didn't take the color value that the other one took. Okay, somebody suggested that this would be like, oh, whoops. This would be like the color. Like that? No, that doesn't work. XYZ, RGB, intensity. I don't think that's right. I don't think what it's trying to tell me is right. Do, do, do. Set the count to 0 to enable custom color mode. The delta arguments control the color, and the speed argument control the intensity of that color, set between 0 and 1. But that is definitely not what's happening here. Oh, this is entity effect that it's showing me, not instant effect. What? Yeah, what would I do to change the color of the instant effect? The entity effect we can for sure change the color of. We could also do dust color transition, which is like the dust color, and it changes between like 2 different colors, right? So we could do like, what? Like red to purple, you know? Or like blue to purple. Which could look cool. I'll show you what that looks like this. Whoops. Schwipsies. So like that moving around in a circle could look neato. Particly format. Instant effect. Takes color. Okay, but hold on. Did I just put it in wrong, maybe? It's okay, because the other one took transparency. This one does not. That's why. That is why it wasn't working before. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, guys. The other one took an alpha before. That's why it was happening that way. Okay, cool. So, let's get a nice little RGB in here, yeah? What do you think of that? So we could totally do that then. So, let's do this. If we just do rotate, like if I did rotate CurtisDoesADig. Wait, what's... Okay, no. I thought maybe I could just do, okay, rotate 1, and we rotate 1 degree every single time, but no, that's not true. Mystery Hat, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. If not, that sounds like somebody else's problem, not mine. But it's good to see you. Thank you for redeeming your Curtis Coin income tax. 60 total Curtis coins. Good job on that. Very nice to see you. And howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Mystery Hat, I'm very excited to play. Project MKMC. I was blanking on its name for a second. But I'm excited to play it. Again. As usual. Particle. Position. We can do... what, 1 block forward? Oh, but you suggested movement also. You suggested movement to it also. What was the movement you said? Hold on. I'll scroll separately. With movement towards 1 to 2 blocks above the entity. So like a cone shape is what you're thinking? Like a cone shape around it? Is what you're thinking? Wouldn't I need to get the delta the opposite direction? Would it be like, okay, this is moving back this way? So it'll be moving back towards it? Okay, hold on. This is what we're gonna do. Okay. No particle. Okay, cool. Reload. Okay, it is making a particle. Position. Is it... well, that's a delta. That's not a direction. That's just where it's... okay, hold on. Speed and count are weird, I think. Yeah, it might need to be like 0.001, something like that. This is surprising. Okay. If I did this... I don't know, Qubit. You might be onto something. But you might also not be. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. Also, I need to bookmark this this particle format. Thank you for that. I'm perplexed. We could do like a series of rings that get smaller and smaller. Speed equals speed non-zero. Like make speed non-zero? Speed non-zero and delta works as direction. But it doesn't. Oh? Okay. Increased count. What exactly did that do, though? What does count have to do with this in this moment? If count is non-zero, delta works as an area for the particles of space. Okay. Got it. Okay, but direction is still not... It's still not directioning. If it is zero, a single particle will spawn with delta multiplied by speed as its momentum. So these are not working right. That's good to know. Okay. Let's do rotation. So if I want to rotate by 1 every single time, I can't just keep rotating like that. I would need to increase this value. Try with a different particle. What particle do you think? Whoops. Forgot I'm not editing a command block. Entity effect. And we'll just do 1 for this. Yeah, same thing. Well, okay, let's try... Well, okay. Okay, Qubit. Your SAS is up here. Let's bring it down to right here. Okay, just a little bit less. Okay? You can still be sassy. But not that sassy. I get that. That's what I'm saying is that I can't just do this. Okay? That's what I was saying. Okay? It'd be nice if I could just do, like, hey, rotate this amount. But it don't seem to be working. Okay, entity effect didn't work either. I wonder if, like... What's another particle? Ash. We'll do ash real quick. Ash is too small. Hold on. We'll do... Electric spark. Sure, why not? Reload. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing movement at all. Do, do, do. Qubit, you are a genius. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Qubit's like genius level intellect. I want you guys to know that. Never doubt Qubit for a second. Hey, no farting! I don't know, like, let's just do this. No particle movement because you're multiplying the direction vector by 0. What? Because of speed? You told me to set speed. Oh my gosh. Qubit, you're killing me. Particle velocity equals delta vector times speed. From thank you for the fart to no farting. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll do it again. Thank you for the fart. So this kind of works a little bit for like ow. Like it does do the rotation aspect, which is good. That's good. Jolly good. Jolly good. The delta and speed is not working, though. I think you're wrong on how the velocity works. Delta is not acting as like a vector for that. It seems to be like final boot up the game on your stream deck or Steam Deck. Thank you, Qubit. I very much appreciate you. Let's do 4 particles right now. Ooh, nice. Don't like it, actually. Boop and boop and boop. Thank you, Fred. Oh, that looks kind of sick. You're gonna have to change after that one, Fred. Mm-hmm. That's true. You will. Watching stream now sideways. I am very happy with this Qubit. What do you think of this? As our portal. Try doing higher delta. Now you're upside down because I misconfigured my Steam Deck screen while trying to fix the sideways thing. I'm sorry, Cupid. So the only thing I don't like about it is most of this is like it's gray and orange, and then we're gonna have a like a purple portal in here. Like that doesn't add up to me. You know what I mean? I would think that it needs to be orange. Personally. Well, that's yellow. It's like orange, but it's not. Still waiting for you to try out Create Aeronautics, by the way. I don't think I would like it. Not gonna lie. I don't think I would. I think I would play it for like 1 or 2 streams and be like, okay, this is too complicated for me. And I would give up. Okay, so we have this. Okay? Until Qubit figures out movement, this is what we have. And honestly, I don't mind that. I don't mind it. Do you guys mind it? I just thought of something. Let's do a from color. And we'll do red. Oh, okay, great. I broke it. Why break? Missing keys scale. Scale 1? I don't know. I will. It has most of the features I wanted for my airships mod pack that currently based on VS2. No pirates, though. What do you think of this? Better? Let's do... Oh my gosh, why isn't it letting me select? There we go. 1. Let's just do red to yellow. Oh, wait, no. That's red to green. Hold on, I'm stupid. You guys can make fun of me if you want. What about this? What do we think of this? Someone to start an entire modded aeronautics SMP with aerial combat and stuff. Dude, that'd be sick. What do we think? Blazer for Hire is rating. Hi, Blazer. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Shining Sun Rays, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. If not, you can blame somebody else. Just don't blame me. Well, this one makes it just like a ring of fire if I spin it too fast. Mostly because it's not moving up fast enough, I think. Like what? Can I change the speed to like heckin' high? Jerry, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 30 total Curtis coins. Good job. Good job. So increasing the speed did nothing. It did nothing. Which is cool, I suppose. I was hoping that like it would speed up the rise of it, but that didn't seem to be the case. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Unchecked, welcome in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! And thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis Coin income tax. 480 total Curtis Coin. Good job. Good job on that. I'm trying to find like a happy spot for this to kind of work. I think 5 was our best bet. Let's move it up a little bit though. I think it just doubled up with my stream effect, perhaps, perchance even. Maybe it pinched. Honestly, that doesn't look too bad. What do we think of that? What do you think of that? Build a house and plan a town. I'm tired. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're here. Gabs, welcome in. Thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis Coin income tax. 200 total Curtis coins. Very good. Good job. Can't see it. It's tiny. Well, that's a shame. How about now? I had an epic idea earlier. Aeronautics is compatible with computer craft. It's literally possible to turn Minecraft into a strategy game with this. You should do that. What do we think of this? Hold on. Let me get into survival so that you don't see the marker there. So this is what the portal would look like. Which I think looks kind of cool. So you enter it and then you would hit space to go up, shift to go down. Cool. Cool. Very cool. I'm glad you think so. I'm very happy you think so. I would probably cry if you didn't think so. Not gonna lie. Can you make it purple? We literally just had it purple a second ago, Qubit. I didn't like how it looked purple. I feel like it doesn't match the rest of the environment. Like, we're using all this orange, like with the lava, the resin, and like even the ceiling bits, the roof bits. It doesn't make sense for me to have it be a different color. looking at chat in Minecraft. I see. Very happy to have done it. I'm excited to see how things turned out. It was just a lot more than I expected. Both packs were not quick. Well, now that it's done, what's your plan? What do you think you're going to do next? Okay, let's do this so that Qubit will get off my case. Well, that's magenta. Nope, that's even more magenta. Hold on. Would it be 0.75? This is what it looks like purple. And we could mix another color in there too. We could just have it be like blue to purple. But honestly, I really liked the red and orange. That doesn't look too bad, but it just doesn't match the aesthetic of everything else. Orange and purple? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Blazer with a 7-stream streak. GG on that, buddy. Blorange. I hate that you made me read that. Okay, let's try it. We'll try it just for you guys. I think it'd be like that. And then, what was this? 0.7501? That's gross. Can you make it purple again? I'm gonna fight you, Cubit, I swear. No, we're leaving it like this. This is how we're gonna keep it, okay? This is how we're going to keep it. Okay? It works. It looks nice. It's pretty cash money. I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding, okay? Okay. Execute as at a well, they're at A is players. Distance equals 0.5. Okay. So this should spam players inside portal. Okay. When we're inside the portal. Okay. Okay. Do 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 do. Let's make a predicate. Predicate. Crouching. Do I even have to make a predicate for this? Can I just do like? I don't think there's a tag for me to check, right? Can I just check? Or would I have to, like, can I just check in the target selector? Or do I have to search for it through the predicate? Like, is it just easier to do through the predicate? Datapacks. Player. Player. Entity data. I think I would have to check through predicates. Yeah, I think so. Okie dokie, then we will do that. Predicate. Crouching. .json. I think it's a type player input sneak true. And for this, we'll do jumping. Okay. Predicate. Jumping. Right now, I'm just going to teleport the player up. Teleport. Oh, at. EP 6 blocks up. Okay, there we go. I got the game set up on my Epic multi-screen Steam Deck setup. Nice. I'm so glad to hear that, Cubic. Do 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 do. Okay. Well, that certainly isn't going to work. The crouching works just fine. But the problem is I don't think jump activates soon enough. Let's go 1 block for that. Okay. Okay. The only problem is that's going to work from a lot further away. I mean, I could try to cut it close and try like 0.75. That seems to be working. Okay. And then we just need to add a tag that gets removed after like a certain number of seconds, so that there's like a delay. Because otherwise, if we're just holding space the whole time, we're just gonna like zoop right up very quickly. We also need to check to see that there actually is a spot to teleport to below or above. So execute. Oh man, how do I want to do this? I might want to have like a function for each. So like there is a player jumping here, so we're gonna run our checks in this function, right? So let's do teleport up MC function. Do I want to do it this way? If, wait, execute, if, wait, oh my gosh. Okay, positioned, 6 blocks up, if entity at n type equals marker, tag equals magic portal, distance equals ... we'll say within 5. Run TP right here, because we already positioned it up. You may have just crashed your stream deck. Dude, that's... You're just breaking everything today, Qubit. When did your computer crash, by the way? Okay, I don't even know if this is going to work, by the way. It's powerful, but not Minecraft plus 2 screens plus Discord plus Twitch stream powerful. RIP. That is a bummer. It broke on Saturday? Dude, that sucks. Okay, Wizard Tower base. Include entities. Okay, entities included. Wizard Tower. Okay, what's the... Let's just grab a brewing room real quick. What do I have it named? Wizard Tower brewing room. Okay. So here, Saturday, Sunday at night just kind of stopped working when I woke up, which is really annoying because I had a lot of unsaved apps. So, oh, dude, that sucks. That's the worst. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh. Is it killing? Oh. Right. Hold on. Hello, CDP Sings. Welcome in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see you, and thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. Your total is 440 total Curtis coins. Good job, good job. Very nice. Okay, we just need to run the alignment command now. Boop. Okay. So now we save this. That's the brewing room. And now let's load in the enchanting room. Whoops. Okay, and that's already there, which is fantastic. So we'll save enchanting room. Very nice. Shining Sun Rays, thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 10 total Curtis coins to your income tax. Very nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was the enchanting room. Let's do... Oh, I mean, we could do the ceiling real quick. Let's do the ceiling. Wizard Tower ceiling. Load that up. Okay. Kill the items. We don't even need to move the portal because of how we have it all set up. Man, we're good. Man, we're good. Save the ceiling, and we're including entities. So I'm hoping that this will work out just fine. What was the next one? Ceiling, crystal ballroom. Load that bad boy up. Kill all items, just in case. Make sure everything's a-okay here. Perfect. Crystal ballroom secured. Let's do the empty room. Well, this is a problem. Okay, empty room is good. Fred, enjoy the lurk. Take care. Good to see you. Whoopsies. Library room? Is it librarian room or library room? Library room. Okay. Kill all items. Okay, everything should be good there. Save the library room. And then the summoning room. Kill all those items. Perfect. Okay. So all of those rooms are now complete. Sort by date modified. There we go. Grab all demmed air structures. Okay. You guys ready? Magic, dimensions, delete the overworld, and let's relaunch. Find ourselves a wizard tower, and then we'll see if this works. If you're as scared as I am, good. Of course, this is what we got. Great, yeah, no, that's fantastic, actually. All right, so crouching in it did not work, but jumping did teleport us up to the next layer. Okay. And then crouching did bring us back down. We're going to want to add like a particle or sound effect for it. Probably both. Okay, can we find a further one? Relocate. Relocate me. Use totem of relocation. You're freaking kidding me, dude. Why are they so tiny? Okay, that's a decently sized one. And they have the portals in them. How the heck do I get in? Where's the entrance to this thing? Oh, here it is. Okay, so just verifying. Can't crouch. Oh. Can't go up. Why can't go up? Okay, the empty room. The empty room portal is messed up. Okay, and this is what I was worried about. Is that if you're like holding space, it's just gonna send you straight up. We skipped all these rooms because we don't have like a what's called a debounce. But anyway, so kill at S. Let's reload. Wizard Tower. Empty room? It has the marker right here. Dang, so something caused it to not load correctly. Okay. Because it does have it. The block underneath is Gilded Blackstone. Unless it's Gilded Blackstone and unless it's a jigsaw. Kill S. What about... We'll do if entity at P distance is within, we'll say 50 blocks. So only run this if there's a player within 50 blocks. Maybe? No, I don't even think that's gonna work. Because that's basically what happened anyway. What can we do about it? What can we do about it? Are you asking about are you like what I'm talking about? You don't understand the particle command. What, the one I have? What about it? Unless you're talking about the one you're messing with. Yeah, particle commands are freaking weird. They're so weird. Cubit, do you have any ideas for the issue that I'm running into where it just like it kills it? Probably because the block hasn't loaded in yet. Could maybe give them like a scoreboard to wait a certain number of seconds before dying. Particles are moving in the right direction, but they ignore the distance speed they're supposed to travel. What am I trying to do? So I'm not necessarily trying... Well, okay, I'm trying to fix this issue. For some reason, this one loaded and the marker did not load with it. All the other ones are fine, but that one did not. And I checked, and the structure does have the marker in it. So what I'm assuming happened was it didn't detect the gilded blackstone or jigsaw underneath it. Did you save the new structure? I'm pretty sure I did. Let's check the generated folder. Yeah, empty room got saved. I try saving it again. We can try it again. I can also see if other empty rooms load it in-game then. Well, I did load it in-game. It's right here. That was after I loaded it in. Okay, let's place a wizard tower. I think it was something with, like, it loading in. Oh, look, see? It didn't generate it again. But this one did up here. Oh no, this one didn't either. What the heck? That's so confusing. So it is just that one room. Yeah, even after doing that. That is weird. Also, why are you generating items? Thank you for the part. If they fail to find Blackstone or the Gilded Blackstone? Okay, hold on. I need to... I think I have to redo some of the structure saves, because it looks like they're generating with items in them when they shouldn't be. Well, these ones are fine. These are all libraries, though. Summoning room seems okay. The enchanting rooms seem to have items in them, so I think I'm going to have to fix that also. Okay, hold on. Let's reload. We added in that print command. No, it did not say anything. In the Datapack particles, just ignore the count equals 0 and always treat delta as spawn area instead of velocity. Wild. Hold on, let me run this align command again. I wonder if that had something to do with it, because I did blow stuff up. No, I didn't move at all. Magic Wizard Tower empty room. Also, let's load in the enchanting room real quick. Okay. Kill at E type equals item. And let's re-save this one. Okay, so enchanting room and empty room have been updated. Let's update them here. And relaunch. Okay, all of these have their markers. Great generation. Okay, just making sure they didn't have items in them. Teeny tiny wizard tower. Okay, this one. Marker, 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 marker. What? What the heck? And it's not printing anything out. Like if I were to break this, yeah, could not find block. Okay. Empty room. Reload it. Kill items. Okay. We have the markers literally right here. It is right here. We see it. It is there. And we know it is detecting the jigsaw block below it. Because if it wasn't, it would have died right now. So it will also detect the gilded blackstone, allegedly. So why are they not generating for this specific room? What's wrong with this specific room? What? Include entities is on. What? It's the only room, too, that's having this issue, I think. All the other ones, they are generating their markers just fine. But then the empty room is not. Which, I know, it's part of the name. It's empty. Why would there be a portal in an empty room? That would make it not empty. But I mean, there's also all these chests and decorated pots and stuff. What the heckity heck? Also, there's probably multiple markers there. Is another thing. For a lot of these, I actually got to check. Are there more than one marker here? No. More than one marker here? Yes. So the enchanting room has 3 markers. Okay, enchanting room has 3 markers. What about the summoning room and the crystal ball room? Okay, only 1 for there. Summoning room. Okay, but the enchanting room had 3, which is not good. This is the empty room. I'm gonna save it one more time. Turn that off and on. Load in enchanting room. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's just summon in a new one. Once we find it. Boop. And then boop. So that's the enchanting room. No additional items or anything. Okay. Relaunching. That's so weird though. That like one room specifically is having this issue. Okay. Good. Good. Why? What is the difference between the empty room and the other rooms? Anybody have any thoughts on that? It's not even saying that it's killing the marker. I hate to say this, but could be a missing comma or something. I don't know what the missing comma would be. Oh, whoops. That was me breaking it. Because if all the other ones are working... It is going to be something silly, though, isn't it? Gilded Blackstone. The thing is, it's not printing out that it's deleting. It's that it's not loading it. Does Minecraft have a limit of the number of entities that can be loaded from a structure? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's my feeling. It is going to be something so silly and stupid, though. Like, you're not wrong at all. What I'm trying to figure out is, like, why this room specifically, though. Alright, I'm going to add in... This is what I'm going to add in, guys. Okay? So we know for sure that this is updated. There's a sponge in it right now. Okay, so we have Wizard Tower, empty room. Okay, Wizard Tower, empty room now has a sponge in it. So we know that it updated. Okay. No sponge. So something is not updating this room. This room isn't getting updated. Why? Why? Wizard Tower base. So we have base, brewing room, ceiling, crystal ball, empty room, enchanting room, library, summoning room. What if you duplicate a room, rename it empty room, and it loads normal? Maybe that lets you know it is specific to that room. I would have to make a room that functions basically like it. Rename it empty room, and it loads normal. Well, what we just learned is that this room has not updated, even though we have updated it. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the structure format for the world gen. Template pool, wizard tower rooms, wizard tower, empty room. Right? That's what we got. Wizard tower, empty room. That's what it's pulling from. It is pulling from that file. I'm going to fully delete it and take the file I just updated and put it in here. So it should have a sponge in it. In the empty room, I mean. Are you still stuck on the room not spawning elevator thing? Yeah, I am. This room is just not updating, even though I save it. Spawn the room on its own. Okay, and it has the sponge. Don't worry about the marker right now. The sponge is there. It's there. Actually, I don't know why the marker didn't load there either. But when I'm loading it in with the updated room, it's still not putting in like the sponge, for example. Like, there's no sponge on any of these walls after I've already updated it. Are you saving entities? I am. I'll show you. Include entities. And I'm pulling from this file. Magic. Structure. Wizard Tower, empty room. Multiple versions of that room? I do not. There's one in here, which was from days ago. But this is the one I'm saving and pulling from to put into the structure file. There's only one of those. I am a bit confused. This one, I don't know why it didn't load the, Oh, well, load include entities. There we go. But is that the room that's generating here? Okay, I'm getting confused now with this conversation. So, this is the room I'm saving. I'm gonna put a block here so that you know what this room should look like. There should be 3 ender chests on the wall, for example, right? It has this marker here too. I save to Magic Wizard Tower empty room. Include entities. Save that. Okay, this is the one that just got modified. It has the exact same timestamp of right this second. And I put it in my Wizard Tower pool. Oh, whoops. Actually, hold on. I think I put it in the wrong place right now. Okay. Yeah, that time I put it in the template pool. I'm going to put it in right here with all the rest of the Wizard Tower rooms. Okay. In fact, I'm going to delete this one and I'll re-add it. I'll re-add it. Fresh Wizard Tower empty room in here. Okay. I will leave and come back so it reloads all the structure stuff. And let's just grab this real quick. Wizard Tower empty room. Load it in. It has the ender chest and the unnamed marker. Okay. Let's place the Wizard Tower. This one does not have an empty room. That one doesn't have an empty room. That one does have an empty room. No ender chests on the walls, no marker. So for some reason, the room isn't updating. And I can't figure out why. Reload. I just reloaded the world. You saw me reload the world. You were there when it happened. The only thing I can think of would be I accidentally overwrote one of the other rooms with the empty room, with a previous version of the empty room. Again, are you sure that the structure you just copied over is the structure that is being generated? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering right now, is like if one of these rooms got replaced. But like, let's see, we have the brewing room, the crystal ball room. Oh, let's get our list right here. Okay. List of all the rooms. So we have the base down here at the bottom. We have the brewing room. We have the crystal ball room, the summoning room, the enchanting room. Okay, so the only ones we're missing are library, empty, and ceiling from this one. This one, well, ceiling's at the very top, so I guess ceiling's there too. This one has the library. So the only one left is the empty room for that structure file. Brewing, library, ceiling, enchanting, crystal, empty, summoning. What I can try doing, let's name it storage room. Okay. And we'll pretend like empty room doesn't exist. Okay, so let's bring storage room in here. We'll delete empty room. Empty room no longer exists. And we'll do wizard tower storage room. Okay. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my gosh. You're kidding me. Look, it's working. It's working now, guys. Whatever. I'm literally so done with structures. Structures are literally so annoying. I can't even right now. I guess you could say it's a magic data pack. I am, actually. That's what happened there. There must have just been something that was like, it got, I don't know, maybe stuck loaded in memory, or I don't know. I have no idea how this works. I have no idea. But hey, I gotta get going. I gotta go. What was the last one I loaded in? Where was it? Was it you? It was you. So next time what we'll do... one of the issues is that... Watch, I'm going to get in there, I'm going to hit space just once, and I'm going to teleport up all the way to the ceiling. And that's not what we want. So I'm going to jump, and I'm all the way in the ceiling now, which is not the intention. Teleport this all the way up. Oh, wow. Shift works pretty interesting. But jumping, it takes us all the way up. So what we need to do next time is add a little debounce so that there's a little bit of time in between when we teleport. Okay? So that's what we'll do. That way we're not like launching up straight to the ceiling. Use scoreboards for jump and sneak detection. I'm using a predicate right now. I'm thinking mix a predicate and tag. So like if we have just teleported up, we'll tag ourselves as teleport up and not allow it to happen again until we release that predicate, if that makes sense. Good job getting that storage room work. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. We'll be back to streaming again on Thursday, probably. Not sure what we'll be streaming. It might be this, but it might be something else. It might be something else. So keep that in mind. This Saturday, I don't know if I'll be streaming. We'll see. Weren't you using on ground for jump? That's not a predicate. That's NBT you're checking. No, I'm using jump. I'm using a predicate for jump. For jump input. Where is it? Yeah. Blue, thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 260 total Curtis coins. Good job. So yeah, we'll be back on Thursday with a stream. No idea if we're going to be doing this or something else. But we'll do something Minecraft related. And then Saturday, I don't know if I'll be streaming or not. I might be going on a hike. I haven't decided yet. Still up in the air. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Checking out Create. Nope. Nope. I'm not. I'm not. Disaster Kitty, are you still here? Are you still here? I gotta know. I gotta know if you're still here. Now I'm just gonna talk to my cousin, guys. I am. If she's still here. If not, then I'll dip. But yeah, so keep that in mind. It'll be fun. Next week we'll be back to streaming this again for sure. At least on Tuesday. Yes, good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys for the hype train, dude. That was nuts. I hardly ever get hype trains, and so that was just like super duper exciting, and I'm very very grateful to all of you. We got this emote. Hold on. We got this emote, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and then also follow twitch.tv/CurtisDoesADig. And if you're not watching on YouTube and you're watching on Twitch instead, go check out my YouTube, youtube.com/@CurtisDoesADig or /c/CurtisDoesADig. I don't remember how it actually works. Yeah. Thank you, Twitch, for breaking my email. Most exciting Curtis stream. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, the oh my gosh, the hype train, absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys very very much. Disaster Kitty, thank you for the resubscription. Cubit for the resubscription. Disaster Kitty for the gifted subs. That was really awesome. Upbeat for the biddies. Appreciate that very much. You guys helped me get 50% of my way to my sub goal, according to Twitch, which is very very cool. Disaster Kitty, thank you for a 120 stream streak, and Dano for a 5 stream streak, and Fred for a 5 stream streak, Blazer for a 7 stream streak. Blazer, thank you so much for the raid as well. I appreciate all of you guys very, very much. You guys are wonderful. You guys are fantastic even. Here, you guys get a free stream effect, okay? I don't know which one's going to be, so I hope it's a good one. It wasn't. It wasn't a good one. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, thank you. On account of Curtis only stream. Oh, did I only stream once this week? Oh, yeah. Well, because I haven't streamed Thursday yet. Oh, that is true. That is very true. Got a 54 stream streak, but Twitch doesn't let you share those for some reason. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I'm crying for you. Disaster Kitty, are you going to the event I invited you to? I want to know. Anyway, okay. Bye, guys. She can respond to me herself. But bye, guys. It was wonderful. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys so much. I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you for being here and just having a good time with me. And it's always just a pleasure to have you guys in my class. Yep. Okay. Whoa. Whack. Ah, I've been hit. Okay, bye, guys. I'll wait for the stream effect to be done, I guess. But don't do another one, because I'm not going to wait for that one to be done. Okay? I just want you to know that. You guys deserve to know that. Also, I have a new button on my stream deck. It lets me replay the last TTS. So I'll hit that button. And it should replay it.
Poot, poot, poot.
There we go. So I fixed all the redeems for Curtis is good at things and bad at things, so it adds it to the last TTS. So if it doesn't work, I could always just hit the button again, and then it'll play it, and we don't have to worry about it.
Poot.
It won't do the right voice, but it's fine. Okay. Anyway, bye guys.